So Ben, welcome back to Trembridge. How was that trip to South Africa?
Yeah, it was great. It was great sort of playing with the experienced players out there, playing against the likes of AB de Villiers. The team that I was in was a pretty exciting side. We started very well, but unfortunately we didn't get through the group stages. But a couple of rained out. Unfortunately, go to South Africa, want to get a bit of sun out there, but we had a few rained out games at the back end.
You tasted action before that with the Hobart Hurricanes in Abu Dhabi. Have you enjoyed being able to test yourself in those different conditions across the winter?
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, obviously I've been at Northants for the last 12 years and quite a cushy environment, but moving here, playing in a couple of sides this winter with people that I don't really know, so that in itself, as opposed to the cricket, is quite a good thing to be doing, and you can learn off players in different conditions as well, which is great.
Is that sort of sampling different competitions something you want to do a bit more of in the future as well?
I'd love to do it. You see all these players nowadays getting off and playing in these competitions, and for me, I'd much rather be playing cricket. I think that's the best way of learning. So in the winters it's great to be here, working on physical side of things, working with your coach. But I think playing in different conditions, especially if you're going to play for England or on the step above, you've already been to those countries, so it's a head start.
Now a busy period into January as well. How good is it to be back in the England Lions squad?
Oh yeah, that was the best news. I got the call as I landed from Ed Smith, and for me over the past year, I've not been at my best and missed out on a few Lions squads. So to get back in that and with a couple of familiar faces here, it should be amazing.
You head back to India where you played a couple of tests in your Test career to date. How has your game improved since then?
Yeah, I think I knew how I struggled in India, which is a good thing for me. A lot of guys are going to go over there into conditions they haven't played in, which is what I did years ago, and I almost sort of found something out that I didn't know that I wasn't good at, and that was facing off spin out there. So I've been working on that ever since. I haven't been out in those conditions, so it'll be great to go there, and for me personally to go back out to India and score some runs, it would be good for me.
With the fact you've been there before, do you see yourself as a bit of a senior member of the squad, where you're imparting that knowledge onto the younger lads here and also in the squad?
Yeah, I'm always open to if people want to speak to me about it, and I've also gone to the lowest part of my career out there, so I think that's the best way you can learn from those situations. So if I can give off any information to the other players or anyone back in England, that'd be great.
You'll be on the tour with 3 fellow outlaws. How special is it to share that experience with a few newbies in there as well?
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's also great for this club to have the likes of players going off and playing in these competitions, and we've got 4 in the Lions, so Clarkie's obviously played quite a bit before, but the other 2 guys, some people that I haven't played with before, so if I can feed off to a couple of those guys, and to be in the same squad as them is amazing.
3 of the guys are new additions, including yourself at the back end of last season. There's exciting times ahead for the Notts squad. What do you see them achieving next year?
I think we could achieve anything, to be honest. I think in all 3 competitions we'll be striving to try and win it. And I think the best thing about the place right now is the new signings, quite a young age. So we've got that great balance of sort of the experienced guys who we can feed off, and we're also the youngsters going away and playing in these conditions that we can sort of give back to them.